Hey, what's up guys? We are back again with something completely different on the channel today. I'm going to be playing 3 different decks that I like for underlevel ladder pushing, and I'll show you guys why I like them. So if you guys enjoy this type of series, make sure to leave a fat thumbs up, and a huge thank you to everyone using creator code SirTag making this type of series possible. So let's go jump right into the action. So the first deck that we're going to be showcasing today is a level 13 3 musketeer deck. It's underleveled completely, but it still works its magic. If you go for an elixir collector and defend it successfully with either elite barbarians or an ice golem kiting your opponent's units to the other side, you're able to go for 3 musketeers in the back, split lane pressure, and they won't have enough elixir to stop you, so it really won't matter what their card levels are if they can't afford their cards. When you get elite barbarians on tower or a bandit dashing through, you are definitely going to take way more W's than you can count. So let's go jump straight some games and assert dominance. Alright, so jumping into this game, we've got all level 13 cards versus level 14 players. So what is going to happen, my dude? Oh, Hog Rider right out of the jump. So I wonder if elite barbarians are able to kill the Hog Rider, even though they don't pack that much of a punch.
Please, just one.
Oof. It does get one hit on my tower. That's unfortunate. I thought the level 13 E-Barbs would be able to come up clutch there. Anyway, he's going to be playing a Mega Knight deck. So I don't know if the bandit glitch was fixed. Sometimes, like, the bandit going against princes and Mega Knights just doesn't end up getting that damage. Like, it won't stun the Mega Knight anymore like it used to. So I'm not going to waste my elixir. I'll go and kite to the other side with an ice golem, and then I'll bandit afterward. I wonder if it's going to work. Please. Okay, so it wasn't glitched out anymore. They did fix it. Bandit now is able to fully counter the Mega Knight if the Mega Knight jumps on top of it. If you don't know, now you know. And I didn't know that personally. Anyway, Bandit is one of the best cards, or was one of the best cards when that glitch was not in the game. And it's back to its former glory. That's what we like to see. I'm going to leap Barbarians as quickly as I can to annihilate that Hog Rider. Usually when you see your opponent with a Hog Rider Mega Knight deck and they just ludicrously spam all of their elixir at the river, they're not going to have enough to stop your elite Barbarians if they can't afford the Mega Knight. So what are you going to do? Are you going to afford the Mega Knight later? Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Let's go. So he wasn't able to afford the Mega Knight for a long time because he rushed through with the Hog Rider when he was at 4 elixir. I pounced on that opportunity and we got a lot of elixir from it. So I'm going to 3M all in one lane simply because I haven't seen a big spell on top of the collector, so I expect him to not have a big spell at all. I could get completely screwed over by this, but I like my betting here. I like my odds. We'll go for a barbell to finish off the firecracker, and because he doesn't have Mega Knight and Cycle, I can stack up as much stuff as I possibly want. You guys already know that 3 musketeers, even if they're level 13, they pack a massive amount of punch. Oh, dude, you've got freeze. That thing is lasting forever. Wow. So freeze log are going to be his spells. As you guys can see, it will be difficult for us to break through if he's going to have that in cycle. But, you know, we're able to get positive elixir traits every single chance that we get by dropping a collector in the back. If he spams into elite barbarians, it will be a decent trade for me overall. He's going to Mega Knight on it, and then we do the exact same transaction that we did last time, but we're going to spam the right-hand side at the same time. The reason why I want to do that is if I go for a bandit, maybe we'll force out some of his elixir so he won't be able to afford the freeze plus the log, and that's where we're going to make our stance. That's where we're going to do the dance. So I'm going to ice golem here. We're going to make sure that the Mega Knight doesn't jump for joy. I'm going to barb barrel here, hit him up with the heal spirit if I need to. Wow, freeze on offense. That was really aggressive, dude. I don't think that's going to work out for you. The Mega Knight definitely dies. Let's go. And now he has no elixir. I don't think he's got enough elixir for the Mega Knight. So we're going to start spamming. Oh, wait. Are you able to afford it because the witch is going to be able to stop everything in its tracks? Come on, elite barbarians. You were supposed to go straight towards the tower. Oh, those witch skeletons destroyed my dreams. It made them all memes. So I'm going to ice golem to the other side and then 3 musketeers again. Don't know how well this is going to work. If he freezes me, this could be very scary. I think he's definitely going to freeze me. Please stop the witch. Burn the witch. He died. Wow, that worked out a lot better than I thought. We're going to eat the Mega Knight damage on the other side. It will not be able to take my tower. It's still very scary, but the bandit is getting healed up, and we are going to walk away with a glorious W as long as the bandit just gets one more hit, which definitely is going to happen. Let's go, guys. First win of the day. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Under level 13 cards versus 14, it's no problem. Just got to get that elixir advantage with the collector and you can power your way through. The next deck that we're going to be showing today is probably the best one regardless of skill level. You've got a lot of solid defenses with bomb tower, tornado, log, and fireball. So if you're ever playing against a bait deck or a bridge spam, they won't be able to break through. Also, your Hog Rider, if it's underleveled like mine, it's likely not going to get that much damage, so you can rely on the Magic Archer to line up and finish off games, especially because you have Tornado. I prefer running Fireball in this type of deck, but you can run Earthquake or Lightning or any spell that you have leveled up a bit higher, and you can also run Snowball instead of the Log. So let's go jump right into games and show you why this deck is so solid on ladder. Alright, so jumping into this one against Renin. You guys already know, underleveled Hog Riders are not necessarily going to be the most reliable win condition. But when you've got a Magic Archer, you can easily get damage no matter the situation or the value from your opponent. So, wow, this is way better than I thought it would be. Magic Archer right out of the jump, giving us profuse value. This Tornado is extremely aggressive and ambitious, but I'm doing it anyway for the memes. You guys should never do that because there's a high likelihood that I take a ton of damage from this. Because I don't know if I'm able to completely surround the Archer Queen in time. I have to log it back. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that was risky. We come out ahead from that interaction, but you're better safe than sorry. Don't be an idiot like me and Magic Archer Tornado after you drop a Hog Rider. That was extremely ambitious. It's worth it if your opponent doesn't have an Archer Queen or some big bridge spam that's coming at you. But for the most part, you don't really know what your opponent's got until every last card is dropped. So yeah, I'm down a lot of Elixir, and I might face the ramifications from my misplay. So I'm going to try to shut down everything. Look at the Magic Archer lining up all the skeletons in that particular placement. It went on diagonals, and it cleaned up all the skeletons in alignment. So if you Magic Archer against Graveyard, I would suggest you guys to do it in that spot like I just did. You'll get way more value. If you don't know, now you know. The power of geometry works really well against Graveyard players that don't have Fireball.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants.
If they have Fireball or Poison, sometimes it's just better to drop it, like, you know, behind your King Tower, so then you get more chances of getting Magic Archer hits before they can use a spell on it. All right, it is what it is. We are playing against a giant Graveyard player with Archer Queen. So Archer Queen level 13 is pretty scary. She is a mean, sophisticated savage that goes invisible, and you can't even find her forever.
Little crybaby's gonna cry.
So it's really, really troublesome if she's able to get that ability off consistently against you. So I think it's better for me to go in for that again. I'm also able to hit the Dark Prince with this log, so I'm going to go for it right now. We're able to damage most of this stuff down. Skeletons afterward might be able to pull the Dark Prince. If it doesn't, I'm sad. Okay, good. Dark Prince is not hitting my tower still. Let's go. Each individual Larry gave him the big scary. So there's a chance I can go for a Knight here and then Hog Rider left-hand lane and Tornado on the Skeleton Army, because that's what we saw last time, right? We saw the Skeleton Army coming through. Ooh, do we have the moves? Are we making moves? Are we making plays for days? This is extremely aggressive, but I'm doing it today. I don't know if it's the right decision. It feels like it isn't. Wait, we bait out the Archer Queen on the other side. That's so worth it. That is so worth it. Let's go. All right, I can go in for skeletons here. Stop the Giant from crossing the river. Knight on top of the Archer Queen. And then go in for another Magic Archer. This is going to work. I firmly believe that this is going to work. It's magic. I know it will. I believe in miracles. The Knight is going to be our win condition right now. We're forcing out Elixir on the other side. This is hilarious that skeletons are going to be able to completely kill a Giant. If you guys use your skeletons effectively, the value that you can get from one Elixir is absurd. I'm going to Tornado here because I need to be able to get damage with the Hog Rider. Oh, wait, no, it worked. Yo, level 13 Hog Rider actually did something for once in its life. No way. How much Fireball log does? I don't know. Don't think that does enough. Oh, no. Stop it, bro. Stop it. Calm down. So we're going to go in for a Magic Archer here. I'm going to save my Tornado, Log, and Fireball all to finish it off. I don't think he's able to stop this Hog Rider hit if we Tornado on top of any defensive card that he drops. So we'll go in for a Knight to stop the Dark Prince, Tornado on the Skeleton Army, and we should walk with Wind. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to Tornado the Skeleton Army right now. Shut it down. Oh, well, that would have won the game with a Log and a Hog Rider hit, but you know what? The right-hand side just wanted to finish off the game faster for us. That's the beauty of Magic Archer. It finds value in the most unorthodox positions. Hey, so we got a game against someone with bad luck, apparently. So I'm going to go Skeletons, and we'll see how bad his luck is. Oh, you know what? That's terrible luck. I love playing Tornado into Hog Rider players because you're easily able to activate King Tower in that placement. It doesn't matter that my Hog Rider is one level lower than yours. We have a pathway to success. I would say we even have matchup. So I'm going to Knight, and I'll go in for a Hog Rider here. If he drops something down the middle, we can easily go for a Magic Archer. Sometimes it's a bit risky if they go for a Mega Knight early on. Oh, he's going to have Tornado too. I thought we had matchup advantage, and this guy's like, Jake, you're going to wish you had matchup advantage right now. And I hope that in the next interaction, we can out-cycle his Tornado and then get him to drop units that we can use the Magic Archer with. Oh, you know what? He might not have Fireball. This could be our pathway to success. This could be the vibes. This could be our destiny.
Wow, that's really deep.
Magic Archer, I choose you. We've got Tornado all ready to rare and go. And I'm a Tornado the Executioner closer. I don't know if that's worth it. Could give us an extra hit. Yeah, it worked out very well. Because now I'm able to stop the Executioner with a Knight. The Bomb Tower is able to clamp down on the Hog. And the Bomb Tower splashes on the Executioner and the Valkyrie at the exact same moment. That's why I think that Bomb Tower is so much better than Tesla. Especially if you guys are playing against Bridge Spam heroes. Imagine like a massive Elixir push, Executioner, Valkyrie, Hog Rider. That's everything that he could afford in single Elixir. The biggest push possible. And it still gets absolutely melted, face destroyed by the Bomb Tower. If you don't know, now you know. That's why I would encourage you guys to play that. Also, there's a high likelihood that he goes in for a Executioner to body block, or I guess guards. He was thinking that the guards would do it. I can stop that from getting any hits again. If I drop it at the right time, I did not. It is what it is. It be how it be. I'm going to go in for a knight off to the side and start to cycle it further away from the magic archer. If I drop it too close, there's a chance he's got rocket. I don't really want to mess around with that. Also, I'm not going to go in for the hog rider unless he logs. Okay, cool. If I had 3 units stockpiled, it would just be too much rocket value, so I can't vibe with that for right now. He's going to tornado. I wonder if the hog rider still gets a hit. I think he messed it up. Yeah, he did. Let's go. You know what? I'm feeling frisky tonight. I'm feeling good. How many hits? That's going to be 2. Yes, sir. That's so worth it. Because then I go for a knight again and I bomb tower. Every chance that you can to get multiple hits with a hog rider, it's always nice. Dude, that's not even worth it. I hate, like, the fact that was such a good rocket on his end, but it didn't matter because our deck is so much better, right? Magic Archer is fundamentally broken. I applaud the innovation with the rocket cycle on top of the bomb tower, but it just shows you, if you play Magic Archer even half competently into other hog rider decks, your opponent will always be scared. It's the firecracker on steroids. It's just way better. Also, he's going to log, and then I can go in for the Magic Archer after the log and get extra hits. It's going to give us 1 hit bare minimum, right? Oh! I was wrong, but it doesn't matter because the bomb tower never dies. Isn't that stupid? It's still alive. Oh my gosh. Are we going to fully deny hog rider hits because of that bomb tower? I don't think he got a single hit. 0 HP bomb tower. That's what I'm talking about. That's how good this card is. All right, we're going to go for Magic Archer at the river because we're going to force that extra elixir. There's a high chance that he goes in for a Valkyrie. Ooh, Executioner is even better for us, I think, because that's going to give us multiple hits. Way more hits than the Valkyrie would have. I can knight. I'm going to keep my bomb tower. I'm not going to drop that a little bit too soon. We're going to wait for you, sir. I'm going to give you the availability of making a misplay. You don't even want to. You're just in an utter amount of dismay. Sir, we'll start spamming you until the game's over. GG, well played, and peace out. We could have spell cycled him a little bit earlier than that, but where's the fun in that? You gotta win with the hog rider. Slam down the hammer and assert the dominance.
Order in the court.
And the very last deck is the hardest of them all. It is played by pro players at the top ladder, but it is really difficult to master. It's similar to the hog rider cycle deck that I just showed, but you're not gonna have skeletons for cheap distractions. You're gonna have spear goblins for even more offensive damage. And you're not going to have logs, so you're going to really struggle against bait decks if you don't play it perfectly. But when played well, your damage output with your wall breakers and spear goblins is literally next level. You can keep up the pressure because your cycle is faster, and pro players love it for that reason. So let's go jump straight some games and show you why this is one of the best decks in Clash Royale. All right, on to the next one. Let's see if this minor wall breakers magic can make it happen. So Spear Goblins Royale jump, you guys already know that is generally going to be my favorite play. Easy King Tower activation every single day of the week. If you guys can do this against your opponent, take no damage except on your King Tower, it is a vibe and a half. Look at those little skeletons. They are not smiling today. Oh, this is beautiful. So it's going to be a log bait deck. Unfortunately, I don't have the variation with log and tornado, but it's still going to be fine if you play this successfully. I'm going to miner in front of the tower. It will start to heal and tickle the tower for a bit, but it's okay.
Don't touch me, I'm a doctor.
I can fireball on top of the Valkyrie and the Dark Goblin. I don't want to take any damage from the Dark Goblin, so this is imperative for me to do. I can Spear Goblins to pull everything to the middle, and then I can go in for a Bomb Tower. So I love Bomb Tower for multiple reasons.
I love you too, buddy. Psych.
If it goes in for a skeleton barrel, it targets whatever they drop on in front of it, right? So like they could go for a princess, or they could go in for a Dark Goblin. And as the skeleton barrel connects, it's going to retarget onto the Dark Goblin or the princess, whereas the Tesla would just be like, herp derp, I'm going to go and target the wrong thing.
It's not been easy for me.
A lot of the times, it's just going to keep hitting the skeleton barrel, where you're like, wait, Tesla, why don't you just go and target the princess that's behind it? And sometimes it's better that you can't even hit air units. Anyway, that's one of the reasons why I like Bomb Tower so much as well. It's actually beneficial that it can't target air. All right. I might have been better off tornadoing there offensively and making a prediction, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself so far. We are in a good spot, and I want to keep it that way. If he goes in for a Goblin Barrel, I'll definitely use a Tornado. Oh, I'm going to use a Tornado on offense. Never mind. I want to kill the Dark Goblin. If we can hit the Dark Goblin, that would be a vibe. Then I can keep my Magic Archer alive a little bit longer. Spear Goblins to take the damage from the Goblin Barrel, and then I can miner in front. I don't think he has an answer to the Magic Archer. If we keep it alive, this could be hilarious. Because he just used Lock. He's got the Skeleton Army because he didn't have Valkyrie because he had used it earlier, right? We killed the Valkyrie. So therefore, you have to cycle 4 more cards. You weren't back to it. We took advantage of it, and we capitalized on an amazing position. Magic Archer snipes the Princess, and it also gives us damage on the tower. So when you Princess at the river, you need to be able to body block it, and this man did not have the availability. Oh my gosh! Wait, you don't have Skeleton Army. How are you supposed to stop that? One of them is definitely going to connect. Yes, sir. and I can eat the damage because it doesn't matter. Always want to Spear Goblins on the outside position because it's able to tank for the 2 goblins that don't get targeted first. Unfortunately, he drops it in front of the tower. Very, very smart decision. Probably going to go in for a Skeleton Army, so we're going to make a prediction with the Tornado. We do kill most of it, and then he has to go in for a Valkyrie to stop the Magic Archer and the Wall Breakers, so we're going to predict that. Let's go. We made 2 predictions in a row. That's what I'm talking about. So if you read your opponent like a book and know what their card cycle is, obviously with Magic Archer, you're going to get rewarded handsomely for it. I'm going to save my Fireball for the Goblin Barrel that will inevitably come down. I should be able to win the game off of that. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this game has been going. So I'm going to drop a Knight here. Spear Goblins afterward. I guess that the Magic Archer won't be able to take it here, so I'll have to Miner, and then I think I can Tornado. And Tornado instead. It's less elixir than Fireballing. It's worth it. Miner finishes off the game, which I haven't said in a long time. Usually you have to go in for Fireballs. This Miner, he was our savior. Predictions with Magic Archers on Valkyries and Tornadoes on top of Skeleton Armies will always give you value. I'm sorry, Wall Breakers. You're always supposed to go first.
Please never let this happen again.
We're not supposed to make you wait in line out here. Okay, I'm going to Wall Breakers at the river. This guy just ate Spear Goblins for dinner, and we're in a phenomenal spot. Whenever I see Tesla and we have a 400 elixir advantage. Nani? 400 damage advantage. Let me take that back for a second. We're generally in a great position to thrive. Magic Archer's not going to lock onto the tower. He's going to drop something on top of that. The Miner's going to start healing, and he's got a fast cycle deck just like me. One of us. All right, so I'm interested to find out what your win condition is. If it's Hog Rider like that, that's fine. We just go for a free Tornado activation. The Spear Goblins are not going to come down in time to shut down that little skeleton that could. And I really do not want to see you go into the second ability right now. Die. Thank you, Archer Queen. If you stayed alive and you went invisible, I don't think I would have been able to see my tower either. It would have went invisible. It would have been a 1-for-1 trade, man. Okay, so maybe we can go for Wall Breakers after the Skeletons are out of cycle. He'll probably go for a Valkyrie. Yeah, I'm going to Bomb Tower instead. Usually you don't want to play too aggressive right now if you don't have the Magic Archer. Otherwise, you're just going to give him a free 2 elixir Valkyrie coming down the middle of the map because counteract your Wall Breakers and you'll just donate 2 elixir for free. So not really about that life. I can Knight in the back on the right-hand side or the left, depending on where I want to go, what you want to do. I'll Knight here. I'll build up a bigger push and then I'll Skeletons counter if you want to... Going for Skeletons on top of my Wall Breakers with Magic Archer. Wait, this is awesome. He doesn't know. And what he doesn't know is about to hurt him so much. The Tornado that back, so it still doesn't lock onto my Magic Archer. Oh, the pain and suffering is coming down for our opponent. He felt so uncomfortable that he went for Earthquake to finish off the Magic Archer. That is beautiful. That is exactly what we want to see. Archer Queen's coming down. He doesn't have elixir for the Wall Breakers. Both of those are going to connect to the tower. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what's even better than that? Now he doesn't have the invisibility, so I can go for a Knight again. Hit him up with the Magic Archer part 2. This is beautiful. It's exactly what we want to see because the Magic Archer's range is so much longer than the Archer Queen. Archer Queen's range is dismal. If you guys don't know, now you know. You would expect the Archer Queen's range to be a lot better than it is, just because you look at the Magic Archer and like, hey, they're pretty closely related, right? Maybe they're brother and sister. Who knows?
He's my cousin.
What?
Why is her range so much slower? Why is it so much lower for Mars? I don't know. Anyway, you might go for a freeze or something crazy, so I'm just going to Tornado this to make sure that doesn't happen. I'll Magic Archer afterward. The Miner is putting in a frantic amount of damage in the last couple seconds. That's what I'm talking about. You would never expect the Miner to actually do damage to towers, but here it is. Oh, the Knight body blocked us like a true sir. I'm not even going to fib. If I didn't get that down in time, I would have lost my tower, and this game would have taken 5 minutes. Fortunately for us, the Knight is a savage, and he just soaked up all of the damage like a sponge. You'll love to see it. If you guys enjoyed this new style of content, make sure to leave a fat thumbs up on the video. Subscribe for more, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.